Hello everyone, welcome back to X Gaming. And for today, I'm going to show you one of the more fun decks I like to play with, and it's also very competitive. And it's Victini Vmax. I played around with a lot of cards, changing them around to just try to follow the meta, so we can just be able to counter anything that we can face. And just to break down a little bit about the deck right now, it's focused around Victini Vmax. We go with a 3-3 line, but uh, until the rotation hits, we're going to face a lot of non-V Vmax decks. So we have the GXs, the single prizers, and for those, these are not the most perfect attackers. So we added a few more attackers for this. We added the Reshizard for the double blaze and for the early on attacks. The Heatran is just amazing as a surprise attacker, where it can get all the fire energy from all the Pokemon and just put it on as a surprise attacker. The normal Crobat detonate for draw support, and the Rapidash V. I tried using only one, but there were a lot of times that I really needed to use him, and he was already just prized, so I could not use him. So I added a second one just for consistency, so I don't get screwed when it gets prized. The Cramorant is actually something I'm thinking about maybe removing, but it's great for late games. It can just KO that Dedenne on the bench, or even an early game. It can hit one of the Vs that's on the bench to prepare it for another one-hit KO next turn. And the Eldegoss for just for getting back supporters. The Jirachi build had a lot of options and variety to use, but this is more aggressive and I like to use it better. It just goes faster. The fan of I have one Mew, and this is for the just protect my bench from mainly Urshifu or a Mirror Cram. We have also a fan of waves just for the metal decks, the Zacians and LMZ and all the Lucario Melmetals, and they were just I was just losing because they're removing the weakness. So we needed to remove the coding energy. That's why I added one fan of waves. And for Pokegear for consistency, three comms. I would prefer to have four, but even the three keeps on popping up without any Pokemon. So three is actually, in my opinion, is actually fair. And normal the four quick ball, four switches. I have one reset stamp and only two hearts. To be honest, I would like a third, but there were just no room for boss because this deck heavily relies on getting a boss's orders. The Victini Vmax can just gust the Vs quickly as soon as they're played, and it can KO any V with one hit. So if you want to wait until it goes to the Vmax, we're going to be in such in more of a disadvantage. So we need to gust early. We have 4 welders and 12 energy. I was getting stuck and bricked more than 50% of the time. So I added one Marnie and one Professor's Research because we need some kind of extra draw supporters. The welders are just not enough. And I added one air balloon because a lot of our attackers have 2 energy retreat cost. So one air balloon is just fine to have a pivot if we need it. And then I added 2 Volcanians, not for the early energy acceleration, but I just added it because there was some kind of increase in Decidueye or Altaria decks. So this one prizer can help getting those Pokemon, because these are 2 one prizers that can take out 2 of them. And also the Reshizard with the GX attack, if it has 6 fire energies, can also go through. So with these 3 attackers, we can go through 3 Pokemon. And for the 3 remaining prizes, we can easily just go with their supporting Pokemon, like Kangaskhan or Snorlax, or even Swablu before it evolves, or Rowlet before it evolves. But we only have 3 attacks, so we need to make them count when going against those 2 annoying decks. As simple as that. This is how we are doing it, and we can just go straight into a few games and see how it goes. Okay, so let's go standard. Victini Vmax. Okay, let's start. So also I was struggling a lot going first or going second because I did not know what's better. It depends on the deck I'm facing. So in an open deck tournament, it's easier to choose. But I've tried going up first a lot of times, and if I'm not going against the Vmax deck, I would struggle a lot because a lot of decks have an advantage going second, and I don't want to give them that advantage. So I started going second, and I'm more comfortable if I don't know what my opponent is using going second. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Reshizard because that's the safest thing to do. I'm gonna use it to both Victinis. Let's see what he's playing first. Okay, Giratina. So I think it is an Urshifu deck because Giratina is usually either with the Urshifu or with the Jirachi deck in general. So most probably it's Urshifu. Okay, so I think for next turn, if I don't top deck Fire Energy. Oh, so it's a Victini Vmax deck. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't run a Zigzagoon, or for a Zigzagoon, this would be great. Okay. This is interesting. Can I just go on Victini V? I think I'm gonna use a Crobat. And if I don't get anything, I will be forced to get 2 Dedenne. Although it's a fire deck, I need my Giant Hearth just to keep up. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to attack this turn. Okay, use the Welder. Here's the second energy. I'm gonna take out my Dedenne. And maybe I shouldn't have manually attached that energy. It's okay. What I'm gonna do right now is oh, I quick balled my Victini V and my third is prized. Okay, so I have to play this smart. Maybe I can use the Rapidash. Okay, I'm just gonna use the Rapidash right now. And just end my turn. Maybe I can, okay, maybe I can do it like this because if he attacks my Rapidash in any way, he's gonna be able to get it on my bench. So there's no use not attacking. Okay, so my next turn, if he doesn't, he's gonna try to attach another energy and put in the active and go after my Reshizard. What I'm gonna do is gonna go to 15 Vmax and take it down. I just put the Rapidash so he can get distracted thinking maybe I can take him down the next turn. So if it was me, I would go after the Reshizard. But he might go after this one. He's gonna come. Maybe he's gonna go use a Victini of his own. Okay, so should we go after the Victini V or should we go after the Rapidash? I think the Rapidash is more of a threat at this moment. I should go. Okay, there's the Victini. Okay. So, in my opinion, if he goes after the Reshizard, I'll just go after the Rapidash. But if he goes after my Victini, I'm gonna go after his Victini. But the main problem is, at the moment, I'm thinking about gusting while I have no boss's orders in my hand. So I need to top deck a boss, quick ball, Dedenne. What do we have now? Okay, quick ball. You got a boss, the Dene, anything that can draw us some cards and help us dig for the boss. Because we need to attach some energy next turn to get these guys over. Okay, did he forget or just preparing for next turn? So, is he going for Victini or for Reshizard? Which is it? Reshizard. Okay, this makes things much easier. Unfortunately, should I go with the Marnie? I want to go with the Marnie because I don't have anything to follow up next turn. Okay, so I'll just manually attach to Rapidash. I want to use my Titane. Okay, I think I will use the Titane because I don't need these cards. I need something to follow up with next turn. Okay, this is much better. I'll just use Max Victory, take out his Rapidash. He needs a lot of cards to make what he wants to work. He needs a Hearth or some extra energy, and a Welder, a Vmax, and a Boss. He needs all these just to get him to get over my Reshizard. The other way around, okay, so the energy is there. Then you get the Vmax. We know that he has the Dedenne. We marnied his Dedenne. Okay, so if he doesn't Vmax this turn, the game is over. We're gonna win. We're gonna just attack him this turn, and it's over. Okay, what else can we do? What else can we do? What else can we do? 'Cause he's stuck because he doesn't have the VMAX. If he did have the VMAX, he would have put it on already. Okay, see, this is where we're talking about. It does not have the VMAX. He's gonna pass. So we need to dig for a boss. Can we get a boss or no? Okay, so what we're gonna do is take out the Fan of Waves. Can we get a boss? Here's the boss. Okay, good game. He's gonna scoop because he doesn't have anything to follow up next turn. Well played. Here's the boss. Here's the max victory. And scoop. See, because I like this strategy better than... See how, because usually they don't run any draw supporters. He got stuck. He could not draw, and he just bricked. This is the risk of playing the normal Victini Vmax deck without the extra draw supporters. The Jirachis and the other stuff is just not enough. You need to add the Marnie and the Professor's Research. Also, I thought the Pokegears would be faster, and I think it worked. So, okay, against the metal deck, this is either loop metalization or this. Okay, from the Zamazenta, I think it is loop metalization. It could be ADP, but I doubt it. I think this is the loop metalization deck. Should you go first or second? They like to go first. No, I will go second because I maybe can get that double blaze off early turn one. Okay, here's the Rapidash. Let's see what happens. What do we have here? Is it an ADP or is this loop metalization? Oh, it's a Bronzong. Okay, so it's the bird one. I forgot its name. It's the... Okay, so it's the bird. The tackle, because they actually also run a loop metalization. Look metal, I mean. It's actually more of a look metalization. Just instead of the Zamazenta, they use the bird that I keep forgetting the name of. Okay, here's the Pokegear. Here's another Pokegear. Okay, actually, I just want to burn them. I don't need them. Here, I'm gonna welder it for this. Ouch. Okay, give me a Victini. Should I get a Victini or should I get Reshizard? I'm gonna get a Victini. I'll just wait for the Reshizard until next turn. Okay, I'm gonna go like this, and then the Dene. Okay, here's another energy, and I'm gonna play Libra Horn for the loop metal. So next turn, I'm gonna try to move my energy. I'm just gonna look for a welder and attach 2 energy to my Victini and try to get the remaining 100 damage off. Okay, the chaotic skull's a little bit annoying. We can't get our giant hearted in, but we can still manage. Okay, here goes my energy. Okay, there's no coding energy, right? Okay, so what we need to do, here's the Vmax. Okay, thank you, Vmax. I forgot that he has 30. Can we get a welder? Can we get another energy? Okay, thank you. Get a Reshizard. Give me the Reshizard, and then the Crobat, because I need 1 energy. Can we get the energy? Ouch, there is no energy. There is no energy. I'm just gonna have to. Unfortunately, there is no energy. So what we need to do is we're gonna spread flames, put them all into Victini Vmax, just in case they play some hammers, and see what we need to do. Okay, so we have a boss. So even if he switches back to the Corvanight, we can 1-hit KO the Corvanight, unless. Okay, there's no coding energy, at least. Okay, so what's his plan? Okay, so he can't boss this turn. He might. Okay, he's gonna play with the Corviknight. We're gonna 1-hit KO it. Okay, there's the Interpret Sword. Okay, should we 1-hit? What should we 1-hit? Should we take down? Mm, okay, I'm gonna take down the Corviknight. Because there's two metal energies, because this will just screw with him a little bit. Okay, we just need 2 more. Whatever he puts up for us, we don't mind. We're gonna take it down. There's the coding energy. The second energy. Can we get a boss? I think all three have 3 bosses. Okay. What exactly do we need? He's gonna come at us with this. We need 2 things. We either need. Okay. Just put it here. I'm gonna switch into this one. I'm going to 10A. Okay, we want 2 things, either a boss or pen of waves. And let's see if we can get either. Okay, so unfortunately couldn't get either one of them. Also, unfortunately, I was a little bit hasty and should just have thinned the deck a bit. But I thought maybe if I just continue drawing and see what it takes me from there. Okay, here max victory 220. Okay, because of the GX attack. Okay, he needs 6 prizes and I just need 2. But I need boss in both. Need boss, both options. So this guy does 240. 30 and 60. Okay, I'm gonna boss. Which one should I boss? Okay, I'm gonna boss up the station. Because this one I can take later. I'm gonna boss up the station first. Here's the boss. Okay, here goes the station. What? I forgot I don't have the 30 extra damage. I thought I'm going doing 60 damage. I don't know why this happened. Ouch. Okay, so we're actually gonna. I think maybe we're gonna lose this one because I was just a little bit hasty. Okay, this is what happens when you're just acting too fast and not thinking enough. Okay, so here's our rest is our nothing much we can do. Okay, what do we have here? Do we have anything? Not much. We don't have nothing much. Okay, so we're gonna have to just go double blaze. Okay, so this is something good. Here is flare strike. See, the fan of waves came to the rescue. If he doesn't have, he needs. Oh, he needs a lot. Okay, so he needs a lot actually. He needs two. He needs an energy and metal saucer and a boss. If he can get all 3, he's gonna start digging with the Dene. Okay, comes the Dene. He's gonna dig. If he can get all 3, then he wins. If he can't, then we win. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, what is he gonna do? Comes a fresh station. Okay, he's gonna put a fresh station in and put the coating metal energy on top of it. There's the boss. Can he get? Okay, so I have to understand what he's trying to do. Here comes the metal saucer. Can he have another energy? There's a last saucer. And he wins. Unfortunately, if we just played better on one of our turns that we were hasty for the boss, we might have won. So that's it for today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed our video. And even still, this is a very fun deck. We got a little bit hasty, sometimes distracted, our phone keeps on ringing, and other than that, peace out and hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe the channel, and put the bell to see all the new videos coming your way. Peace out.